You've heard the saying, history tends to repeat itself, but as Sam Matheny shows us, El Paso's Project 15 is instead making history by turning a barbershop into a voting rights museum.
Project 15 Museum right behind me here has made a lot of progress in construction. They're preparing to be the state's very first voting rights museum. Today they gave us a closer look at what they're working on. On April 4th, 1870, El Paso barbershop owner David Strother became the first African-American man to vote in the state of Illinois. More than 150 years later, his story led to the idea of building the state's first museum on the topic of voting rights, where his barbershop once stood.
Upon landing here in the Midwest, discovered this building, fell in love with it, decided that it needed to be saved. And when I learned about the history of David Strother, I knew that it was my job, it was my calling to make that happen.
Tabitha Nowak says the nonpartisan Project 15 hopes the museum will serve as an educational hub for those wanting to learn more about voting rights. Project manager Brandy Montalbano says the museum's exhibits will be interactive and aims to pique the interest among those of all ages.
Building the physical exhibit so people can see and read and touch and feel the content that we're putting through is very important. We don't want it to be another boring history museum. We want people to feel very engaged in the content because, you know, democracy is not a spectator sport. People are immersed in it.
Nowak and her board members say they hope to open shop on April 4th, 2024, the same historic day David Strother made history by casting his ballot. Project 15 is also preparing for its gala on April 1st. For more information on Project 15 Museum, you can find that on our website, 25newsnow.com. In El Paso, Sam Matheny, 25 News.